Super Bowl coverage this week will continue tomorrow, but we will take a break from it because we have a Hall of Famer joining us. Alonzo Mourning, one of the most decorated basketball players of the last 30 years, 2000 Olympic gold medalist, 2006 NBA champion, 7-time All-Star, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and, as I mentioned, Hall of Famer. My great Alonzo Mourning joins us on BNC. Alonzo is the Vice President of Player Programs for the defending Eastern Conference champs. So I'll start there. Your team, one of the last two standing in the bubble. Teams get to play home and road games this season, but is it still strange to see? For instance, you all just started allowing some fans in just last week.
Yeah, I tell you, Anthony, thanks for having me on, man. It's an absolute pleasure being with you. It is, but I think we're making history, to tell you the truth, because we're using COVID sniffing dogs, and we're making national news, and I think it's something that could be a domino effect where other stadiums might start doing the same thing, because we're finding relatively some success in using these canines.
Yeah, and in fact, we had that story on BNC last week when you all did that. Now, you've been part of that franchise for the better part of a quarter century now. We hear plenty about what's known as the Heat culture. What exactly does it mean? How much does it mean to you to have been one that helped establish it?
Well, first of all, it starts from the top. Any organization, any business, corporation, what have you, the culture starts from the ownership, and I got to recognize Mickey Harrison and his wife, Madeline, and, and then also Pat Riley and what he has brought to the table as far as structure is concerned, and holding everyone in the organization accountable, and helping them understand the purpose of coming to work every day, and all of our actions are centered around helping us take steps forward towards winning the championship. And nothing short of that, nothing less than that. And I think that because of that mentality, how that mentality has evolved, it has become somewhat of a village effort, where each and every one of the individuals, especially in our executive offices and our training staff and what have you, all think the same way. So when players come in from other different walks of life and they settle into this environment, they hear it from all angles. And so they settle into that culture and understanding their roles and responsibilities, and walking around seeing the visuals of championship moments that we've had, as well as seeing the Larry O'Brien trophy on every door, so it helps players understand what their roles and responsibilities are, and why they're here. They're here to win, nothing short of that.
All right, Zoe, so we'll get back to the Heat in just a moment. Speaking of culture, though, there was none like the one established by your college coach, the late, great John Thompson, at Georgetown.
Right.
It was late August when we lost Big John. And I say we because, frankly, Georgetown was Black America's team. For those who do not know, what did Coach Thompson mean to you as a player, as a young man, and as an adult?
And, it's funny you say Black America's team. Obviously, Coach Thompson is, not only was he a father figure for me, but he was a global icon. And the things that he implemented in me helped mold and groom me into the man I am today. So I thank God for his contributions on so many different levels. The long and short of it is that he used basketball as his classroom, to raise boys into men. And I'm a true testament to that. And he is going to be truly missed, because he set the standard for so many other African American coaches, not just on the collegiate level, but professional level, as well as uh, uh, the high school level as well. So I'm honored to have become one of his disciples and to be able to continue to help his legacy live on through his teachings that he implemented in me.
Alonzo overcame a rare kidney disease and transplant to become a major contributor to the first Miami Heat title team, the 2006 NBA champs. Hard to believe, though, it's been 15 years since that team. What stands out most about that season, that experience, and that elusive championship for you?
Well, what stands out most is just the trials and tribulations of my career, and understanding just that journey, that path that I had to take, because there were so many other years where I thought it was our year, where I truly thought it was our year to win it. Pat Riley would always say, you never know you're going to win a championship until you win a championship. And that's true, because there's a lot of great teams that look amazing on paper, but there's no guarantee that they're going to win it. So you never know you're going to win it until you win it. And that was kind of that year, because there were a lot of ups and downs with the team that we had. We had all these different personalities, all these amazing players with these volatile personalities, and it was Pat Riley's job to kind of to get all of us to come together and understand our roles and responsibilities as it pertains to winning. And very rarely does that happen in one season, and it did. All that happened in one season. It usually takes a while for guys, that growth process to come together. But for us, it happened in that one season, and it was like at one moment in the playoffs where I kind of felt it click, and I kind of knew it was our time if we did things the right way. But some of the playoff series that year, there were a lot of ups and downs, and there was some doubts and concerns. But June 20th, 2006, we made history as the first championship team in franchise history.
Still remembers the date. Hall of Famer Alonzo Mourning, thanks so much for joining us here on BNC.
Thanks.